There's a dumb mistake entrepreneurs make when they price their products and services that leaves a tremendous amount of revenue on the table. Are you making it? Probably. Keep watching. A few months ago, I was talking to my friend Chris Johnson, who creates these high-quality demo videos for huge companies and startups. He's got two packages, one for about 10 grand, another for 15 grand. I cringed. He was leaving a few $100,000 a year on the table easy. What's worse, I see so many entrepreneurs who sell information, software, freelance, consulting, making this same exact mistake day in and day out. Why? Because most business owners, hey, pay attention. Because most business owners don't know about the psychology that goes into setting profitable prices for their products and services. Most business owners actually just sit back and think to themselves, what should I? They just pull a number out of a damn hat and that's it. That might work for some people who like losing out on money, but for smart entrepreneurs, that's dumb as hell. I'll explain. In a study by Simonson and Tversky, they shared a story about Williams-Sonoma, which was then a mail order company. They talked about how Williams-Sonoma introduced a new bread machine into the market, and this bread machine they thought was going to sell extremely well. Well, it didn't. It didn't sell well at all. However, this is when they decided to introduce a new bread machine, a bread machine that cost 50% more than the original bread machine. The first bread machine cost $275. The second bread machine cost $429. And what happened? Sales of the first bread machine, the cheaper bread machine, almost doubled. It's not what they were expecting, but what happened was people were exhibiting this like trade-off effect. They didn't want to buy the most expensive option, so they decided to buy the cheaper option. This happened for a couple of reasons. The more expensive option acted as a price anchor, making the cheaper bread machine appear cheaper and look like a deal. But as Simonson then went on to point out in his paper, there was a trade-off effect happening where people would rationalize purchasing the less expensive option by avoiding purchasing the most expensive option. Now take this back to my friend with the 10K package and the 15K package. What was going down was people were avoiding the 15K package and then taking the 10K package. And it was killing his average price per transaction. But it got worse. People didn't even just pay for the 10K package. They would try to haggle that package down even further. So what did I tell him? I told him to create 3 packages. One for 10, one for 15, and one for 40. First, there were companies and idiots like me who would always take the most expensive option no matter what. So you might as well have it there. And there's an added benefit. Now people will be trading off the 40K option for the 15K option instead of trying to trade off the 15K option for the 10K option. And there's also one more benefit. When my friend instituted these 3 packages, people stopped trying to haggle his prices down. How annoying is that? You don't want someone telling you how much you're worth, but check it. In a total twist of fate, the following day, right after he implemented these 3 packages, the next day, he landed a contract for $30,000. Yes! Now let's take this back to you. How are you pricing your products and services? Are you offering multiple levels of service? Are you offering 3 separate packages? If you're not, you should test using 3 or even 4 packages as soon as possible to help prevent the trade-off effect from minimizing the amount of revenue you pull in per customer.